That's right. 2 for the money, as they say. Good to see you, Mary. Yes. Oh, yeah. Pretty erratic.
Yeah, aimlessness for sure. This street I know really well. This is it narrows. It goes. You start going uphill. This is a very steep hill. And these are the.
Oh, I hate when they don't get media.
So tight, and then there's a hill, so that's kind of a blind curve right there. And look at him.
Yeah.
Passing along.
Next Tuesday at noon.
Up on another signal. He's in that center lane. Looks like he's on the wrong side of the road because of all the traffic. And jeez. This is just.
It has been. This is our third that we've been interrupted on this week alone, and we're only at Wednesday. Right? This is the third one out of that. I'm pretty sure.
But again, no law
enforcement behind
him right now. This person really
doesn't happen very often, and they've been longer than 2.5 minutes, which is always good.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and
No.
Tunnel.
Oh.
Tunnel. Oh.
No. He did not drive into a tunnel.
Pedestrians and also other vehicles.
I was talking to Marcel, who is with ABC7. Well, the one that we were watching anyway. So. And pretty interesting stuff about yesterday's chase where they had to get the shots. He was telling me they were down below 150 feet. Oh, it was a quick turn. That was close. Yowzer. We pulling over?
Looks like maybe he's looking to find a spot. I don't know where he went. Justin is better.
Yeah, that looks like they're ready to. I think this one's not going to end with an accident. They're going to pull over and get out and run.
They're going to hide and go.
Mikey probably just went live with.
Yeah, we're up and running. Everybody that's joining us is the live chase. Good to see you on the We Gotta Chase
today's
channel.
Thursday. Yeah, sorry.
Thirsty Thursday, Creed.
I don't leave the house much.
All the days seem the same for Creed.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Friday for all I know.
Creed the shut-in.
What happened to the car? Did we go into the parking garage?
Justin doing his job over there. Oh, look at that van. He could definitely be in there.
Hi, Bob.
That's right. I got one ear listening to help Justin find it. I think it's still going. Justin, you're listening to the scanner. And
did they lose him?
And right now, his mindset, the driver's mindset.
Stu may have.
You just don't know. A lot of times, these people they don't even really think about what's going on. Okay, so we did get confirmation. He went into that apartment complex at Bixel and Lucas.
Oh.
Bixel and Lucas. There's an apartment complex right there. It's actually right next to a hospital.
Well, we had a chase break out in the middle of Voyer.
Yes.
So
today is Thursday. The more you know.
If they had a gate clicker or something, because usually these gates are closed. I mean, if it's an
gate clicker,
they're not going to leave that open. But that vehicle disappeared into that.
Go on.
That's right there. The only
it's interesting. Judy, apparently, if you have a gate clicker, you can go right in. That makes sense. Unless it was a opportunity, and somebody was just going in and they were able to scoop right in.
I've seen movies like that. Sounds legit.
Sounds about right. Okay. Now, we'll hang out for a little bit, but I don't want to be on a stakeout all day.
Stakeout 2022.
You know what I mean? Boy, they grow a lot of trees on top of buildings. The only ones I see are just like, those are nice looking trees. Ones we see around here are just like weeds and stuff.
Yeah, people don't clean out their gutters, and next thing you know, there's a tree growing out of the top of the house.
For those of you who are lucky enough to have gutters.
Definitely, and these are all the things that law enforcement they deal with on a daily basis. They have to make these decisions, split decisions, and like I said earlier,
Chase this week has been great. We've been blessed.
Anybody out? I'm very clear about that. I have all the respect for all the first responders, but in this case,
I'll tell you what, Mike, do you want to pull this up on your side and keep an eye on it, and I will re-rack it and go back to the beginning.
Yeah, give me just one sec.
And if it looks like anything is happening on the live side of things, I'd like to see it from the beginning, especially if it's.
They're setting up a
we got a stakeout.
Again, we just don't know. They said it was.
We're laying low.
How do you get into that parking garage? Maybe it was just a moment of opportunity.
Oh, there is a gate.
all have gates like this.
Oh,
So
it's opening. Is
Huh.
it coming back out full blast and top down?
just making sure that's not a BMW that's coming out there. But
Well, I
the
mean,
gate was opening, and
pro tip,
took
get a
advantage of that, but
vehicle like that
so
and
this
drive
guy
real
might have
slow.
just got in there and
Yeah, like, oh, it's not me at all.
took one of these vehicles from somebody, but
That was him just went by on the
make
scooter.
sure if something changes,
I mean, it
we'll let
very
you
well
know, but
could be any of these
now
people pulled
doing
out.
more of a search for that suspect.
But
Definitely
you're
could.
right. This guy might have just got in there and now is, might maybe took one of these vehicles from somebody. But we're listening.
Thief.
We'll make sure
The man's a
if
thief.
something changes, we'll let you know. But LAPD now,
I mean, the man is a
more
thief,
of a
Creed.
search for that suspect than pursuing.
So he
them.
could steal.
All right, Stu, thanks so much.
That's-
I'll check back in with you shortly.
Good point. All right.
Be right
So
back.
are they cutting it? Well, anyways, all right. We'll go back to the beginning of the chase. Michael, keep an eye on that. If they don't cut it, call Jacob, please. Here's the beginning of the chase. It didn't go on for very long. We didn't miss much. I
We've seen
believe.
2 close calls, and you can see the driving has not changed.
We
Continuing
can't see
alongside
the
of road
house.
right now. There's the LAPD helicopter.
So again, just FYI, the dude pulled into an apartment complex. We just backed it up about 10 minutes just to see the beginning of what we missed.
Very
A
tight
couple of
turns, and like I said, 2 very close calls in just a few moments. We were seeing it.
That's a very good point, the citizen, and they tend to do that a lot. But I will say this: you see that person just walking across?
Jeez.
I will say this: when they are, it does make sense to me. If you've got an erratic driver and you put some pressure on there and they go even more apeshit crazy, then it does make sense to an extent. But
At the same time, you don't want to let him go. But I mean,
well, I almost feel like they tend to know that, hey, the news choppers are up there. They're gonna have the eye in the sky for us too. You do have that kind of to back to.
here I'm bragging about being the only ones there.
Yeah, well, hey, I would
Good,
too.
Steve.
I was saying to Marcel yesterday, I said, you guys killed it. You won the game yesterday.
What?
Not that it's a competition, but I mean, they were
What?
that was much better than the others that
Oh,
we
thank
saw.
you. So I'm just finding out that we're still live, but okay, this is a not pursuit. That's the only thing we can say right now on digital. Wrong side of the road, really high speeds out here. Glendale Boulevard, this is a road that I drive a lot, and I go, whoa, hard. What is he doing right there? What is
He
that?
has no idea where he's going.
Back up into the hills there. Nope, he's still going.
Yeah, nice area.
So LAPD backed off. They were
where Stu
in pursuit of
lives.
this vehicle, stolen car. Whoop,
Whoop, hit the
hard on
curb.
turn. It was stolen vehicle. They were in pursuit. They had the black and white.
Yeah, so again,
sign.
just FYI, guys, this is a chase that just happened,
Helicopter
and
above, one of the
it's
supervisors
now a
said, "You know what?
standoff.
Too dangerous,
and,
too much high speeds.
They
We're
cut
gonna
away
call
from
it
it.
off."
So
They
we just wanted to
were
back
going
up and see the
traffic
parts that
mode. The helicopter
we
was
missed
still
because we were a
above
couple
it.
minutes
I'm
late.
just keeping an eye on where
I don't know if
this
it's so much as a standoff than wait and see.
There's no law enforcement at all. This car continues to just drive like I would almost say like a BMW driver. We did actually.
I mean, you got to look at the way the dude's driving without any cops
go
around.
by.
Has
That was
no
one thing
clue.
that we've actually seen at any point where
If
this
there was
driver
any
was
pressure,
being cautious.
he would definitely be
Couple of very, very
just
close
like a
calls.
jackass all over the road.
Great job by Justin, our cameraman. Today.
Well, I know he's
There
almost
was
killed
a
one
nice
person.
pirouette, and also by our pilot Colby.
Oh, Roger, thank you.
BMW just making his way through these hills right now. These are actually some
Yeah,
of the
get your
slowest
dude, Creed.
speeds that
I'm going to
we've
get it
seen,
right now. Be right back.
since we've been
All right.
over it.
But yeah, this happened pretty quick. It
Clearly,
really did.
No blinkers being used, but LAPD right now they're just in a tracking mode. Whoa, oh, you're coming back to us, Josh. Copy all.
How does this guy doesn't even know how to drive right?
If you're local, turn on
All
channel.
over the damn road. Oh, by the way, that is them, not us.
Well, this car just continues to make these high speeds, sharp turns, and not making the turns. We've seen him hit at least a couple of curves right there. We're still out in the Echo Park area, still on. This is actually one of the bigger.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Residential earlier on.
I would think I was being
Turning,
chased.
running red lights. He was on Glendale, probably picking up almost 100 miles an hour at one point. Long side of the road, coming up on Sunset.
Oof.
Pedestrians are right there, and this is the thing. We're not calling anybody out.
Look, we'll say this a million times over. These guys are idiots.
The light
Generally.
sirens, they might actually help
Ulysses, good to see you. Hope you have that wasn't your BMW, right?
you a heads
It got
up
stolen?
something is coming. really high speeds. Nobody's chasing this guy. So whatever this driver is fleeing from right now are probably just his own personal demons. There is nobody behind him at all. These speeds continue to be extremely
He's running
high.
from his own personal
Lots of
demons.
chances
I love that.
Close calls. And wrong side of the road again. There you go.
I mean,
at least
I would
he's
say,
back
yeah,
on
he
track.
does drive
You know,
pretty
that
well
matchup
for not
is
knowing
gonna
where he's
let him
going.
go, and we'll
He
figure
has
out
no
where
clue
he's
where he's
going.
going.
But now he's back on Glendale.
No,
Road by
it's
the
so
ball.
high up there.
Street does get whoa! Did you see that? Could you imagine being that guy just driving along and this crazy man's coming right at you? So at any rate, this is what's going on right now.
Wow.
We're in the Echo Park area. Echo Park is actually right there on the left side of the screen, wrong side of the
Definitely.
road. High speed.
He don't know where he's
Coming up on
going.
the 101. There's
No
no
clue.
on ramp here. He's going to have to change up. Nope, he's just, it looks like we're just going right underneath the 101. There it is. But again, this is a lot of traffic this morning. This guy's driving extremely high speeds. And yes, you know what? I feel it, what you're saying at the desk, because over inside, I'm saying the same thing. It is just like cold. My blood runs cold. He runs these red lights. He's going against traffic. LAPD, the helicopter.
This could have turned out so bad.
Law enforcement
It really could
not
have.
behind it right now, and this car continues to drive extremely fast. And if anybody's kind of wondering, the LAPD helicopter is not so low that this guy will look out the window and be like, "Oh, the cops." They are
See?
at a
There's your
distance
answer.
and much higher. You know, we're higher than they are, but off at a distance. And again, this car just continues to drive through these neighborhoods.
Anytime you see a chase like this, they are so far away.
So many chances.
Not like yesterday when they were like, 100 feet off the ground, 150 feet up, trying to get things. Typically, it's just really far out. Good to see everybody. Hopefully, this is only the first of today, Yeah, we rewound this so you guys could see it.
Sure, this street I know really well. This is a it narrows. It goes. You start going
that
uphill,
just
it's a very
happened.
steep hill. And,
It was. I'm glad we backed up on it because it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm watching what they're doing right now. The police are setting up pretty much an area around that building to try and find.
I missed you too, big dog. I'm back though. Don't worry.
Don't cry. It's all right.
Had to go out and get the mail and a Mountain Dew out of the freezer.
By the way, anybody that loves energy drinks, this rain,
Dude, come
Rainbow
on!
Sherbet-
I got a paid sponsorship of Rowdy Energy today, a T-shirt, and you're over here with your fucking monster.
This is rain, bro. This is rain.
God, what a dick!
It's we all have to get our own monies. Rainbow Sherbet is fantastic.
All right, a lot better than gummy bear that you were drinking.
Oh, this is so good.
Typical, God.
Vehicles, and you just got to wonder. I mean,
And you got to watch getting Mountain Dew from Family Dollar or Dollar General.
Flat.
Yeah, and it's out of date in July. So, like, if you go to a gas station right now, it's like end of September is your fresh.
Mhm.
You got to watch them too, but I can't tell you how many. They dump off all of their. We saw that earlier.
That was the one that had us puckering.
I swear to God, they dump off their old shit. He's looking for somewhere.
Mhm.
He was
He-
looking
he
for
was-
somewhere. I wish they had a shot from the other side because you could see if somebody had just pulled in there or not, or if they were able to get in there.
And that door stays open a while. I mean, let's face it. It's not like it's slamming down as soon as somebody comes in or out.
Yeah,
And both sides,
got the damn Rowdy Energy. He's got to do a
both
commercial
sides.
for his,
You act
energy.
like, come on, bud. You act like I'm busy pandering for rain. It's on both sides when it comes up and down. So it's not like one side open to the other. It's both sides. And now he's
like that name. By the way.
Mikey loves hugs. Mikey loves a lot of things. That's how he likes chases. He likes court,
energy
he likes
drinks.
Spied Life. Now he likes Spied Life.
Still going. Justin, you listening to the scanner?
Interrupted our TNA version of TN-Day version of In Voyage today.
They don't even really think about what's going on. Okay, so we did get confirmation he went into that apartment complex.
Yeah, you imagine by the time we get to we got to chase what that would be like
Ugh.
on a Wednesday. I mean Thursday.
Getting wild, baby. Getting wild.
Who is CH Mikey? Is there problems that I didn't know about? She left
They're
the
not gonna
house,
leave
has
that
she?
open, but that vehicle disappeared into that apartment complex right there.
Oh, my bottles of my glass bottles of Mexican Coke do not last long in the fridge. It's like Mikey having a cactus cooler at his house.
Oh,
Sure.
everybody's in it.
Although, and I hate to say this, but the Mexican Coke has changed and not for the better. I think that they're making it in America now. It doesn't burn your throat like it first did. It's very widely available.
It doesn't have that same pop, huh?
It just really doesn't. I like the fact that it'll burn your throat. Yeah, but rain tastes. See, even with no,
This
is that
this is
even
sweet,
with
real
with
sweet.
no? Mhm. I said definitely a sign of getting older, and that's the same way that goes with desserts. I'll get desserts and go, oh, it's way too sweet.
Baby, this is too sweet. Can you take it back and bring me something a little more bitter? Boobies.
Like I said earlier
Yeah,
on,
that's
when
not
we were
good.
just getting over this, and
Are they? Can we can go back to live now?
Yeah, I got my live going. If you want to jump to
Well,
that.
we'll choose this one.
maybe if it is stolen, but we
It's a
believe
little
it is stolen,
less-
we can get it back to the owner.
I'm looking at it. And it's
Other
kind of
than
this
that,
guy.
right now, not
This
so
guy.
exciting television as it would be.
It always looks like that when
Figure out
you're
why
not
those
there.
officers getting in their car,
well, Nicole.
but definitely listening up, trying to figure out if they get these guys.
Me
in
too, Vinny.
custody, I'm sure
Me
you
If
too.
they're, if they're getting in the car, they're about they're
guys
not
on
staying
local
around.
Channel 11.
Well, if it's a hostage situation, I hope they're not just leaving. I mean, it is California.
Best of luck, my friend. Best of luck.
I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, I think that's another. Never
Are
mind.
they just moving down the perimeter?
That's
Chico.
Justin,
I think you got away.
heard him say he appreciated the airship being overhead.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
they're going inside.
Okay.
I think they're searching for the car.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's start with that.
Was there a pool on top, or is it? I was watching a YouTube video and I didn't realize how. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, but how heavy pools are, and that's why they're so small on cruise ships, because the water swashing back and forth in some cases could actually topple over some of the biggest cruise ships. Just having a normal sized pool, which I just didn't realize, but it makes sense.
They should drain it at night.
Well, they do for storms and stuff. They do. And the other thing that they do also is, the pool's really small, but then they have that really big area that's just like an inch thick to make it look like it's, big pool.
Gotcha.
All right, here's what I want to know. Do they? Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. Go ahead.
Do they know what the dude looks like, or female? Are we just gonna zoom in on every black person we see? Is that what we're gonna do today? Is that the thing?
Yeah, they broke down the perimeter. They're just searching in the.
Somebody tell Fox 11 they got a racist podcast going on right now. Yoo-hoo is good. Not in a juice box, though. Is that thing true? Have you guys seen the thing? I saw it on Reddit like last week at some point. It's two juice boxes with a straw in it. And the first one, of course, is a straw like a normal person with a straw straight in and thing like this. But it shows the second picture is the straw basically upside down, and it goes all the way down and then it turns. Have you seen that?
No, that's weird.
It's kind of mind blowing if that's the.
Creed, I know you were asking a while ago, did they know what he looks like? I was able to cobble together from what I saw watching the chase twice now. Pretty sure this is a pretty damn close composite of what the assailant looks like. Pay no mind to the car itself. Is more of just what the guy looked like.
Keep in mind, outside of we got a case, you typically don't see a lot of drawings from the legend himself. On our Discord, all the way down at the bottom is where you can claim yours for free. You have to be the first one to claim it, though. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
You can own it, and we pretend that it's
we don't pretend any. Those are NFTs or
NFTs.
NFTs or
Get with it, old man.
OPPs.
But it does seem like this is the one where the bad guys seem to have gotten away. They have
Not yet.
People on the ground saying that they've seen people
For
running
the
this way
moment,
and that way, going
maybe.
to buildings and into other apartments. But right now, LAPD does not have anybody in custody, and that search for that vehicle does continue. I'm Stu up in
Ugh.
Skybox.
What do you think?
That's weird. But
It makes
seems
sense.
accurate. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm just wondering if that's just somebody that thought of that, or if that's really the intended use or not.
Usage. I don't think
Yeah.
so, because bendy straw, you can kind of gotta
That was
sit
a
up.
root. Do you have anything else for us?
Oh, Stu said he's done with
This is,
this.
This is live now. Yeah, we're back to
Back to live.
yeah. God bless. Well, this was a chase, and he went into this apartment building, into the parking garage, and haven't seen hide nor hair of him.
It's a hell of a chase, though, for a little bit. If you'd have kept
It was.
going, something bad could have definitely have happened.
Go back to base. Eat some food. Steve. He's hungry. That's what he said. I don't know how he knows I'm hungry.
What did you just say?
What are you flying to? Any more good?
You gonna get something to eat? I think he said drive through, maybe.
Pretty early there. We're going to get breakfast. Or?
Doesn't it seem like the chopper's really tiny from that aspect? I mean,
It does,
really
yeah. It looks like it's fake. Well, I guess they're cutting it.
Yeah.
All right, what do we do now? I'd say we say goodbye, and
Yeah,
we'll
got to
see
get
if
ready
Howard-
for.
I think.
We got a case now. We appreciate everybody jumping in for that. Don't forget, today is Thirsty Thursday. That's all you drunks. We're gonna have them all on. We got a chase today, so make sure you're back at 4 or 5 for that. But if you're new around here, we're about to do We Got a Case Zoom Court. I say Zoom Court.
Do we chalk that one up to he got away? I guess so. I mean,
Mhm.
as of now, I guess he did. I guess Stu's right about that.
100%. He got away. I definitely think he got away. 110%.
Well, ain't that something? See, it does happen once in a while.
Yep.
There's that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say goodbye. Gonna be right back with you here very shortly, actually.
That's right. Shortly. So we hope to see you then. Oh, she looks buff. I bet she
Oh, yeah.
squats.
Yeah, she kicks some ass.
She's a squatter. Yeah, we'll be back for that. So hopefully you'll join us then. Be nice if you did. Hint, hint.
It'd also be nice if Spider-Man would roll in, because we're still waiting for him since the other day.
It might be a little early for him.
Might be.
He's
yeah, so-
sobering up.
Live Zoom court unfolding in front of our very eyes. Been a pretty decent week this week for court cases. So we'll see what happens. It's one of the fun things about the way that we do it. We just pull up the live streams and bounce around different courts, and we have no idea. Some days it's a little boring, some days it's not. But and by the way, any of you that are fans of the Voyeur Voyage, I'm sorry. We'll be back Tuesday at noon. We do it Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon.
But I feel like you got quality right there at the beginning. You got the best of the best right then.
This is a good point.
All right, guys. We'll see you then. Until next time, please like this video and subscribe.
Just do what I tell you.
Just do what I tell you.
Yeah, and don't believe it. Zoom court is never boring. It's always a blast. Don't